Hi guys, HLAM99 here. Well, today I will do a gun review video for you, and this is one of the most debatable, rifle, or the most debatable cartridge that people out there were saying, oh, R6 is outdated, you're gonna try 6.5 Creedmoor, try 308, but you know what? I do own all the cartridge, anywhere from 375 H&H all the way to 22 LR, or 22 short even. I even own a 22 short lever action rifle. Man, I just let you know that this is one of the best $750 gun that you can buy right now from the CMP. Guess what? It's from the CMP. All right. I got this from the CMP. I also got this from the CMP, but I got this about a year and a half, 2 years ago, right before COVID. Yeah, right. July of 19, so about 2.5, 3 years. Great firearms. Man, there's nothing negative about this rifle. It's classic Americana. It's made by Springfield Armory. And I just let you know that if you in the market of looking for an M1 Garand or M1 rifle, go get one, guys. It is one of a lifetime opportunity for you to get from the CMP for $750. You go to gun broker, you pay $1,000, $1,300, which is I think it's your money. You do what you want for it, but I wouldn't pay double the price of what a gun worth. It's a hell of a rifle. I got this gun about a month and a half ago, about 6-7 weeks ago, and I tell you what, I was very excited to shoot this gun. I do take it out to the range, outdoor range, shoot it, and evaluate the firearms and clean it, lubricate it. And today is the day that I put on a bench rest in the tunnels, 100 yard, no wind, controlled environments, 80 degrees. Today in the tunnel, and I'm telling you, this is one of the most accurate semi-automatic surplus rifle you can buy right now. People have been telling me that 30-06 was outdated. You can shoot 6.5 Creedmoor. Yes, 6.5 Creedmoor, debatable. Okay, it's good. It's good cartridge. Don't get me wrong. I own a 6.5 Creedmoor. I own anywhere from 375 H&H all the way down to 22 short rifle. So I own a wide variety of cartridge firearms. But, for a 80 years old gun, I'm telling you, it's very, very, just make H&R, safety check, okay, good. Put it on the side. I am not doing this today, but what I'm doing today is my focus on my Springfield Armory M1, Garand or M1 Garand or whatever you call it. I'm gonna do a safety check. Gun a safety check. No around the chamber. Okay. Okay, the firearm here, it comes with a 24-inch barrel. Okay, weight about 9.5 pounds. Okay, semi-automatic. Guys, people have been telling me you're shooting what you call it, modern ammo to the gun. They prefer 30-06 Springfield, rated for M1 Garand, which I agree, because you end up bending the guide rod here. This guide rod eventually will bend. If you shoot the higher pressure round, it will eventually bend your guide rod. This is what I call a guide rod here. I don't want to take this gun apart because this gun was sighted in with my own eyes. I don't want to, make an adjustment after I shoot, sighted in, and don't want to do any, have any change it on the sight. I realized that when you take the stock out, your gun will eventually, you lose some zero. This firearm, the made a serial number was making 1952. The barrel is marked 1952. Okay. 19 Springfield Armory. We got flashlight here. 1952 right here. 5.2. Okay. A1. 93A. 52. And then SA and the US mark here. An L proof mark. The SA mark right here. Right here's the SA mark. So it's original barrel. Original barrel. The guide rocks are original bluing, okay, but it's kind of mix and match. Let me show you this. The bolt was made by Winchester repeating arm, so it's obviously went back to the factory and re-arsenal. The trigger guard was made by Springfield. The trigger plate made by the magazine plate, the clip plates or whatever you call it, right here, were made by Springfield. The trigger pad made by Springfield. So only one part what wasn't the original was the bolts, was made by Winchester repeating arms. And I got this rifle for $750 plus the $50 donation I gave to the, no, rewind, $25 donation to the CMP. So I got it for $775. Great firearm, guy. Don't get me, wrong on this gun. And people have been debating with me, so what an old gun will do in the range. And I tell you what, this is how my gun perform in the range. I'd be able to shoot this thing. It's a nice shot group. I have one in the chamber. I shoot one, and then I was like, landed somewhere right in here. And I was like, okay, it's not bad. I can't, I didn't see a shot because 100 yards away on the bench rest. So I kind of, dialed it in, and shoot it right here. This wasn't from this rifle. It was from the, my AR-10 with iron sights. So it's right here. But this is where my grouping are. And after I figured out where it shoots, and I kind of do some tuning, just barely, move up just a little. But somehow when the barrel get hot, the group get expand. So the 100 yard, this gun shoot a 2-inch group. And for 2-inch group, I do replicate the M2 balls from Springfield. I got some old stuff from ammo I got at the gun show. I ran out of it. I shoot them all. So I put them on a chronograph. I have like 5 or 6 rounds left. Put on a chronograph and be able to replicate the velocity. And I will save one last round to pull the bullet out. Put it on the ground and light it with a match. And I time it how long to take it to burn from point A to point B. And then I be able to find a good powder for it. And guess what? The powder I found was very consistent on it was right here. Okay. Varget. Ha ha! Yeah, I found Varget was pretty, burn rate was just about, yes, it's stick powder, but it's comparable to the M2 balls. And I be able to replicate the velocity, put a chronograph, it going 2,700 feet per second. Eventually, some go 27, 35, 27, 20, 2690, all over, but it depends on the round too. So it's getting close to 2,700 feet per second. Then get, I have about 1 or 2 that was a little on the lower side, but it's semi-automatic. The gas may be escaped, wrong or something. I can't explain that, but this is my grouping. And guess what? Right before I left, I was like, let's do this and see what a grouping look like at the 100 yard. One shot, all right? One shot every 2 minutes with a cold barrel, cold bore. Boom, right there. That's my grouping right there. Inch group, 3/4 inch group, right here. Aim it right here. So, great firearms. Can't beat this, can't beat this surplus rifle for that kind of accuracy. And for $750, guys, You can't beat it, you know. I just can't say enough good thing about this gun. If you're in the market looking for one, I would highly encourage you to buy one, because they don't last long, guys. I mean, you know, if a camera woman can focus in, this is my recipe for this cartridge here, 30-06. Okay, 43 grain of Vargets, Sierra Mesh King, 150 grain, and this batch I loaded on 11/23/20 M1 Garand H&R, and I put on this rifle, and it shoot as good as my H&R, probably shoot better than my H&R actually. I just, you know, lucky that day, I guess. You know, blood pressure wasn't very low, so, you know, I control the trigger pretty good. As far as cleaning the gun, this gun is a pain in the butt to clean, but it's you know, but you get used to it. You're taking, you know, all the internal part out, which really a pain in the butt. You know, don't do that until you familiar with the gun and watch some YouTube video. I grew up with this type of firearm in Vietnam, and, you know, I grew up this type of firearm, M1 Garand. I seen it in Vietnam a lot, and I fired a few of them in Vietnam. My grandpa's girlfriend for a few years in Vietnam was the M1 Garand. He loved this firearm a lot. You know, he told me any Charlie that was shot with the M1 from belt up, it's a one-way ticket to hell for the VC, for Charlie. So this gun was killed a lot of Charlie in the jungle of Vietnam, and the Japs threw it in World War II. Also in, you know, in Europe as well, you know, killing Nazi German, whatever you call it. A great firearm for the condition of the gun. I was impressed when I got this gun, you know. Show you this. The wear of this gun is very, very, very good. I wouldn't say it's bad or worn. It's a handling wear. And it's well broke in, and my gosh, listen to this. Well broken. The rifle is well broken. I greased it up properly. I greased up the little guy rod in there, and, you know, greased up the bolts. See some metal wear there. I greased it up a little bit, and this thing shoot like a freaking champ. And eventually, I probably will take this gun out to the range again tomorrow, so my brother can shoot it. He said that he really want to try the M1, get the M1 world. He's a big AK guy, but somehow I try to tell him, you know, you better look at this rifle here, because, you know, he's younger. You know, when his age in Vietnam, he was 8, I think he come to U.S., so he don't remember a lot of, you know, history and stuff from Vietnam. But I kind of grew up in Vietnam, so I know a lot about, you know, M1A was left by Americans, was, what do you call it, it's a sponsor program, you know, for anti-communist campaign, fought against the VC and the Chinese as well. The Chinese Communist Party, not Chinese. We have to differentiate between the Chinese and the CCP, all right? So we fought against the CCP and the VC. So not the Chinese people. We love the Chinese people. You know, good firearm, $750 right now, guys. CMP website. Get on there, order one if you can. You know, full-size rifle, 24-inch barrel, weight 9.5 pounds. I can't not find MSRP on this gun, because a lot of this gun, the MSRP can be off. I don't know what Springfield charged the U.S. government for it. I don't do the research. The firearms seem to have the original stock, original upper handguard, okay, original, what do you call it, a guy rod, a charging handle, whatever you call it, original trigger pack, original receiver, original stock, even the butt plate here. Look at the butt plate, you know. It's the worn on the butt plate is really priceless. It's made this gun me shoulder a lot. I haven't had a chance to look at the, you know, get the sling for this firearm yet, but eventually I will go get one for this firearm, for this M1 Garand, M1 Garand, whatever you call it. I eventually will buy another one of these, but not now. I will get me a collector grade. Next time I have some spare money, I will definitely get me a collector grade. Oh, let's see what else. A cover. Yes, the purpose only is firearm because the law say you can. Also, I probably will take it out to, you know, for deer hunting, hawk hunting, sport shooting, and, you know, what they call it, a surplus military match. We have one here in Kansas that they hosted, you know, once a month. They call it a, what they call a U.S. service rifle match. There you go. I've been in a match before with my AR-15 Colts, what do you call it, Colt AR-15A2, heavy barrel, you know, a match rifle with the bull barrel, and somehow my breathing wasn't very good, my trigger control wasn't very good, so, you know, I turned to a bottom 5, that meeting with you. Great experience. So let me see. You can get all the accessory right here on CMP website. I don't know if they still have it. I got it to the gun show. All the Springfield Armory Mark SA clips. Yep, Mark SA clips right here. So all this is not amazing. It's called clips, guys. Clips. And they also have these pouches that came with the, you know, on the pouches cover. Came with the pouch in the package. I got 150 of these and one of the pouches for I think 25 bucks at a gun show 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years, 25 or $30. I can't remember. It wouldn't be that expensive. You know, got it, and it is, you know, just a piece of history. I will continue looking for one World War II canteen, little canteen. Cups, bayonet, you know, I want to, and a sling, of course. Just, you know, get a whole set of World War II M1, what do you call it, M1A package. There you go. And let me show you one thing here. I think on the video, on the unboxing video, I show you that this gun was extremely dry. And see that? I loop it up with very, very thin coat of synthetic grease. It looks very good, and it helps with the flashlight, so you know you can see it clear inside. Pretty good. Honey, we see the inside? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, chamber is very clean. I eventually cleaned the chamber out, cleaned the barrel too, and this gun was, you don't see a rust on this rifle at all. So the service grade are, you know, pretty impressive. I love the rifle a lot, and there's a Garand thumb here. Guys, the accuracy of this rifle is phenomenal. You can't beat the accuracy of this rifle. $750, guys. If I was you, I'd go get me, you know, get you one hunting Minuteman rifle. Okay, you can, let me put it on safe. You know, just pop it in, just drop it in, ready to go. So, you know, a Minuteman rifle, I would call it, because, you know, the 8-round clips, it won't lose the tension like a lot of your old magazine does. They lose tension, but in a clip like this, you leave it like this for 20 years, 40, 30 years, and still, you know, function like new. So, great firearms, great gun. Very happy with the rifle. If you're ever in the market of getting one, get one. And I just want to let you know that this gun shoots very, very smooth. Recoil wise, just phenomenal. I got a wet dream tip by thinking about shooting this rifle, and that's my grouping. So that's all I got for you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you have a question, leave me a comment below. I think that's it. Let's keep it great.